Well, thinking about it, my cats chose the location of where I live now as much as I did, really, because when I was looking for a new place to live, I was always wary of busy roads and dangerous areas and things. So I was just thinking about the safety of the cats.
Welcome to Simon's Cat Logic. We'll be finding out from a cat expert why cats behave the way they do. Today, we're talking about moving house.
Well, one of the reasons I picked where I live now is because it had a nice garden, and that was really important to me because my old house used to have a kind of more of a yard than a garden. It was a tiny little garden full of concrete and potted plants, and it wasn't very cat friendly, apart from sunbathing, of course.
Moving house can be a big deal for cats. Much of their feelings of security and ability to relax comes from being surrounded by familiar sights, scents and sounds. Moving house can be stressful for you too, so some careful thought and consideration can help ensure a smooth move for everyone. There are two options for moving day. You can either book your cat into a cattery or take them with you as you move. Which one you choose will depend on your own personal preferences as well as your cat's character, as every cat is different. If you do book your cat into a cattery a few days beforehand, you won't have to worry about them while you move. This may be the easiest solution for both of you, but it will need to be organised well in advance, and particularly get your cat's vaccinations up to date prior to moving. Whereas keeping your cat with you while you move may require a little bit more consideration. First, allocate a room in your home that can be cleared of furniture a week or two before the move. At the same time, choose a room in the new home where you can place your cat as soon as you move. Ideally, both rooms will be out of the way so that your cat be undisturbed during the move as much as possible. If you have more than one cat, you'll need to give them each their own set of resources to avoid any further stress or potential toileting problems. If the cats don't get along, they're likely to need a sanctuary room each. To make your cat feel less anxious, we'd recommend placing synthetic facial pheromones in both the cat basket and both of the rooms a little while before they use them. If you'd like information about using pheromone products, speak to your vet for more advice. Once you've arrived at your new home, take your cat to their sanctuary room with all their familiar bits and pieces. You may like to give them something that smells of you, such as something like unwashed clothing, to help them settle in. Shut the door and leave your cat alone in the sanctuary room for a while. It's a good idea to give your cat a few days to settle in. It can be quite overwhelming for your cat to have access to the whole house straight away. Every cat's different and your cat will let you know when they're ready. Cats should be kept indoors for at least 3 weeks to allow them time to view the new house as a safe and secure territory. Some cats can go missing shortly after their owners move house, as they let them out a little bit too soon. Only let them out for short periods at a time at first. You can build up this outside time gradually until you feel confident they can come and go as they please.
Well, it's so nice to see the cats playing in a more natural environment. Little Lily loves to chase anything through the long grass. I know cats love long grass, and especially Teddy loves to sit in there and make a little den. He makes a little den by curling himself round. Also the trees, Maisie loves to climb trees. So seeing this new garden, the new house, and seeing how the cats just love this new garden with all its greenery and adventures they can have in the undergrowth is it's really good to see. Well, having 4 cats is a lot of animals to bring into a new neighbourhood. So I was always worried about them becoming a pain with the neighbours, so I would go out in the morning, every morning, with a rake, and I'd turn over quite a bit of soil for them to do their business in, because I always worried that they would become a nuisance to the neighbours if I didn't. So that's one thing I did, just to sort of lessen the impact of all these cats turning up at once. The other thing that I noticed on moving house was that there was quite a few cat squabbles to begin with, especially with Hugh, who was the big male cat that I had, until they sorted out their territory. And once they sorted out who owns what and what time of the day they would go out, then it all kind of settled down and became all quiet again. Well, although there was lots of little things I was worried about when I was looking for a house for my cats, at the end of the day, they've all settled down and they're a lot happier now, which makes me a lot happier.
So if you are moving house soon, we hope you and your cat are happy in their new home.